Man, there's power in being ordinary. I'm proud of who I am. I feel like I'm one of a kind. I feel like you should feel like you one of a kind. You shouldn't want to be like anyone else. God made you specifically like you are. And you should hold true to that. You should honor that. I prefer this. I prefer to be one of a kind because that's just who I am. Yeah, it's nice to have similar interests, but if everybody was the same, then how boring that would be. I don't want to live in a world like that where everybody is the same. And I feel like at times we try to fall into certain patterns because we don't want to be looked at as maybe weird. We don't want to be looked at as abnormal. But then the ones who are the leaders of the world, they are the ones who go against the grain on some things. And so you being how you are, although it may not be what's considered the cool way, but authenticity still rules over. Authenticity still is looked on in a much honorable way, in a much real way. I love different personalities. I love learning new things because of meeting new people, showing me their interests. And one of the greatest things about being original is you are who you are. But that's just how God made us. I have insecurities, that I have that pop up. In this journey, I've just learned to, man, that's just me. That's just me. I can do what I can to fix it. I can do what I can to polish some of it, figuratively. But man, you are who you are. Now, I'm not saying that there can't be change in regards to positive impact, diets changing, mindset, all those things you can produce change with. But the essence of you, that's your DNA. That's who you made up to be. And with growth, there will be, progress. You won't look at things like you used to look at them. Growth is something everybody should go through. Growth is something that it should be a human nature to leave some of the childish things that you once did and grow into a more mature mindset, a more mature person, a ability and an upgraded mind to want to achieve and do better. But you being an ordinary person or feeling like you just ordinary and basic, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no problems in being ordinary. You're probably asking yourself, how do I accept just actually being ordinary? But you do that by raising yourself above the opposites of ordinary and special created by your ego. Moment after moment, you live not ordinary and not special until a thought arises in your mind, I am ordinary, embracing it. It's not being ordinary, which is the problem. It's your attachment to the thought of. The only important thing about you is that you are alive and conscious. It is unbelievably marvelous thing. There are countless generations of living things behind you that are all dead. Right now, you have your life. You have a chance to upgrade your life. You have a chance to choose something better. You have a chance to knock out the goals you want. You have a chance to speak to the person that you want. You have a chance to do the things that your heart has desired right now. And so if you change your thought process in regards to the definition or, the thought of being ordinary to the thought process of I have a chance to do the things that my heart desires, or make the choice to turn your ordinary around. You make ordinary what you want it to be. Being ordinary has many positive aspects that can be overlooked in a world that glorifies the extraordinary. Authenticity, embracing oneself allowing individual to be true to yourself. There's comfort in being genuine and not feeling the need to put on a facade. That is where the fake comes in. People feeling like they have to be fake, have to, fit into the crowd, blend in, be who you are, be your authentic self. Relatability. Ordinary people often connect more easily with others. Shared experiences and common struggles can foster deeper relationships and community bonds. Stability. An ordinary life can offer a sense of stability and predictability, which may find comforting. This stability can lead to mental well-being and lower stress levels. This is something that a lot of celebrities wish they had. A sense of stability, not just financial, but being able to do some of the basic things in life. Go to the grocery store, go out and to a date night with their significant other and enjoy that time, or go out with their family and enjoy that time without the pressures, without a scheduling conflict and having to be here and having to be there. There is benefits in being ordinary. Focus on the everyday. Being ordinary allows individuals to appreciate the small, everyday moments that make life special, such a time spent with family, hobbies, or nature. Enjoying those quality times. I have a video where I speak about quality time and bonding, ways you can bond with your kids, ways you can bond with your boy and your girl. Room for growth. Ordinary people can pursue their passions and interests without the pressure that come with fame or exceptionalism. This can lead to personal development and fulfillment. To relieve and alleviate certain pressures that we put on ourselves, that life presents to us, is a blessing. Because people in leadership roles, and the bigger the role, the bigger the fame, the bigger the pressure that they have to carry on their shoulders. When you live in an ordinary life or just feeling like an ordinary person, these are some of the benefits that come with it. You don't have to carry all that pressure. It's a simplicity to it. You have a choice to pursue your passions. You have a choice to, say, okay, well, Tuesday I'm gonna do this. You know what? I'm making a choice. I'm gonna put that down. I'll pick that up another time. The pressure has been released. And you can, if you want to add stuff, you can add a little pressure. But who wants to add pressure? Simplicity. An ordinary life often comes with fewer complications. Simplifying life can lead to greater happiness and satisfaction. Just the peace of mind you get from not having to deal with complicating things, having to be here, for this person, which in time and with things, you have to be there for certain people and things of that nature. But just think about this on a grander scale of being a politician, being a governor of a state. You have so many people that you are responsible for. You have cities and decisions, big decisions that have to be made that will be in the best interest of your people if you're a good governor. There are some that are all for self, but even those things gonna come back and hunt you, because now you have to deal with the backlash, which even some of the positives deal with the backlash. But if you're moving wrong, trust me, it's gonna be greater. It's gonna be greater backlash. Contribution to society. Ordinary people make up the backbone of society. Our blue collar workers. Their roles, whether in families, communities, or workplaces, are essential for the function and support of the larger system. It is the people who make up our society. It is the people who, although the government chooses, if the people come together, things change. Things change. It is the ordinary people who support the famous people. It is the ordinary people who protest our voices to make change in different legislation and things of that nature. It is the ordinary people who become one, who can become a special group of people. We shape the nation. Freedom from expectation. Without the weight of extraordinary expectations, ordinary individuals can explore their interests and aspirations without fear of failure or judgment. You have the choice. And if it doesn't go the way you thought it would go, you don't have a huge burden of backlash that you have to deal with. Will there be consequences for some actions? Sure, it will be. But people in lead positions, the extraordinary people, oh, their failures are shown on a grander scale. It's portrayed on a grander scale. When you're ordinary, your stuff is minimized. And don't think minimized as in I'm a small person. No, you just don't have to deal with all the ramifications that come with possibly, losing in something, or failing for a time being. Because a failing person is a person that just stayed down. Failing is, I had a misstep. It didn't go the way I wanted to, but I'm gonna get back up. But if you stay down, then you fail. It's over. Or you're giving up. You've quit on yourself. Inspiration. Ordinary lives can be inspiring in their own right. Many stories of perseverance, kindness, and resilience come from those who may not be famous, but who led impactful lives. The word says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. There's power in the words. It is our testimonies. It is our stories that help people make it through. I'm hoping that in this channel, maybe my testimony, some of my stories, some of my advice can help you guys with whatever you're going through. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I have 4 boys. I work a full-time job. I got a DJ company. I got a rental car company. I got a YouTube page. I'm just sitting here trying. I made a choice to do this. And I'm hoping and I have faith that it's going to impact a lot of people's lives. And your story will too. Legacy of kindness. Ordinary people can leave a lasting impact through simple acts of kindness and generosity, shaping the world positively in ways that are often unnoticed. And I think that's the thing. Sometimes we feel like we're not noticed. We're not appreciated. Especially as fathers. I think that's one of the main things fathers kind of share in common. The feeling of not being appreciated. You work, you come home, spend time with the family, take the kids here, same thing. Work, come home. Where's the appreciation? But you are appreciated. It's your stories. It's your word. It's your testimony. It's your resilience that's going to help your children. That's going to get the respect of your wife. And that's going to help the whole community of other men and maybe other women, and people in general get over whatever hump they're going through. You're worth it. And your ordinary is special. In essence, being ordinary allows for a rich, fulfilling life that values authenticity, connection, and the beauty found in everyday experiences. It is the everyday experiences that we're looking for. People want real things. We don't want the cookie cutter. We don't want the facade. We don't want the fake. We want real things from real people. That's what inspires me. And I'm hoping that's what inspires you. I want to be as authentic as possible. I want to give it to you like it is. And I want to try to change and help growth in community. And the same thing with you guys. The growth is going to happen. But change the mindset. Don't look at ordinary or as being, don't nobody know me. I don't get no attention. If you're alone, you by yourself, there's plenty of groups you can get in. There's a community for you somewhere. You can go on Google, in your neighbor, in your city, in your town, somewhere near. There's a group that's catered, curated for you specifically. And they're waiting on you because that's what you have. That's something that you have, a specialness in you, in your gifts to contribute to. And it may spread like wildfire. Whatever it is your talents have, whatever the talent God has given you, once you bring it to your community, your group, you don't know what it may do. But don't just sit on it. Change your mindset. You are not just ordinary. There's a special need. There's a specialness in you. It's the power of being ordinary.